Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. It's me, and it looks like Duelist Kingdom is all over. Despite defeating Pegasus in Duelist Kingdom tournament, Yugi noticed that the spirit inside the Millennium Puzzle was worried about their uncertain future. The Millennium Puzzle connects us, Yugi, and I sense that fate has more in store for us. And we're in this together, no matter what. Good. I wish we knew more, but our future is still unclear to me. I'll help you figure it out. Later that day, Yugi and Taya came across a fortune teller that offered to tell Yugi his future. Yugi welcomed the opportunity. What are you doing, Yugi? Taya, maybe this fortune teller can help me figure out the fate of the spirit inside the puzzle. The fortune teller asked for a personal item which he could use to tell the future. He indicated the Millennium Puzzle would be perfect, so Yugi reluctantly handed it over. Yugi realized it was a ruse when the fortune teller fled with the Millennium Puzzle, leaving a trail of arrows for Yugi to follow. It was a trap, but Yugi had no choice. When Yugi tracked down the thief, he discovered the fortune teller was none other than Bandit Keith. But there was something different about him. Something or someone was speaking through him. What happened to you? I'm not Bandit Keith. I only speak through him since he's become my mind-controlled slave. Who are you? What do you want with my Millennium Puzzle? I desire I desire the power of your item that contains within. Also, I want the Pharaoh. As for who I am, let's just say that I'm the one who shall control your destiny as I have controlled others, and that I am not unfamiliar with the power of the Millennium item. I understand more about their hidden mysteries than you will ever know. Take your Millennium Puzzle. There are ancient secrets buried within it, of which you and even the spirit that inhabits it are unaware. That's why I will add it to my collection. The Millennium Puzzle was out of his reach, so Yugi reached out with his mind to try and connect to the spirit inside the puzzle. I can barely hear you, Yugi. Our bond is weak. It's beyond time. Alone? But I've never fought a duel without you. Yes, you did. The first duel of this series was dueling Joey. Literally teaching Joey how to duel. Prepare to lose your puzzle. I don't think so. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. We're fighting Bandit Keith, but he is being possessed. So, a top 4 duelist from Duelist Kingdom is now Yugi's opponent, but little Yugi in this case. Alright. Little Yugs, let's see what you can do. You got Komori Dragon, Summon Skull, Fairy's Hand Mirror, and a good old Spellbind and Circle. Alright. I'm going to summon your Komori Dragon face-up attack mode. At 1500 attack, he can hold back most monsters, although Bandit Keith is known for being a power-style duelist, having some of the strongest attack stats in the game. So, let's see what he can do. Yep, that's one of the best cards in the game, Mechanical Chaser. And now it's got a little extra on top, making it too strong for me. Alright, before they end their main phase, I'm going to activate Spellbinding Circle. And now their monster is stuck in place. So even though Mechanical Chaser is probably the best, or one of the best beater monsters of this time period, only losing to a card like Vorse Raider, I'm gonna need my tribute monster, the Summon Skull, to take it down. Once again, Yugi runs way too many tributes, as I already drew 3 in my first 6 cards. Alright, this card's kind of useless since there's no other monsters on the field. And case in point, it is actually useless. But it was the only way I was going to beat Mechanical Chaser, and I most likely could beat Yaiba Robo if this game, or if this deck has way more not useless cards. That is a not useless card. I activate Ancient Rules. Yep, I'm going to summon the Dark Magician. This was technically before Battle City, so they didn't have the Battle City rule set yet. Ancient Rules it is. And now Dark Magician Mind Crush the enemy. Yaiba Robo. Then I'm going to end my turn. A set card is all you have. Interesting. Mammoth Graveyard. At least it's something I could summon. I summoned Mammoth Graveyard in defense mode. Now surprisingly, Bandit Keith has some good defenders, so I'm not going to... Oh, he got his legendary Cyber Jar. He did use that on Yugi. I was lucky enough to get a monster. A Poly, which could be useful. Mystic Box, which could be useful. And a second monster. Okay. Even though a third monster, sorry. Even though I'm the aggressor, I'm thinking about putting all of these monsters in defense mode because I know Bandit Keith. Like, maybe I'll risk Wing Guardian, but I know Bandit Keith. He's going to draw, like, Blast Sphere. He's going to draw some big beaters like Mechanical Chaser, maybe even a Guardian of the Throne Room if he runs it in this game. Alright, but we'll see. Oh, the Ritual! 7 tools, my god. Oh, that card sucks. He got it! Oh, I should have gone all attack. Oh, never mind. Oh, I should have gone all attack mode. Damn. How could I have guessed that he would actually just get a bunch of other cards? Out of 5? I thought he would at least get 2 power or 1 powerful monster that he could use on me. I was wrong. Alright, I attack. Adhesive Explosive will attach to me. It's a shame, but it'll be fine. So, I believe he's about to summon the boss monster he used in the show, Zera the Mont. Zera Ritual will now get rid of 2 monsters, one of them probably being Megasonic Eye, and the other Seiya Ryu! Alright, it wasn't Megasonic Eye, but still. That is going to destroy any card I have. Now, sadly, I'm about to lose my Winged Dragon, so that's going to be a big loss, and that is the worst. Alright, I don't have any other play. I'm going to flip up Mystical Elf, and I activate the Mystical Box. A Mystical Elf with a Mystic Box. It's my only hope. I give you my Mystical Elf. I wish I had another monster, but this deck has 2 polys and 3 tributes in the first 14 cards. Ah, Megasonic Eye time. Oh, he drew the other card he used in this episode, Machine King. Oh, crap. If I don't draw a Cursed Dragon, we're basically through. Jesus Christ. Yeah, this isn't going to work. Alright, Yugi, your deck is very bricky, but we'll see what we can do with it. That Cyberjar ended up being quite unfortunate. Another 23, so be it. Remember, oh, he played Blast Sphere. Wow, main phase 2, that's terrible AI. Main phase 2 in attack mode where it's useless. Alright, there is a card in my grave that's pretty powerful. Wait, your Zera the Mont might count. It was summoned correctly. I'm gonna steal the ritual monster, Zera the Mont. Or Mant, who cares? Big monster, big damage. Alright, with this big-ass monster, I'm gonna destroy your Machine King. Blast Sphere is useless when it's face up, so I have no fear of it. Alright, Bandito, what else do you got? Yeah, that makes sense, but this is where these traps come in, because there's another monster on the field. I choose your monster. Shit, that's a counter trap. I can't chain my other mirror. No! We knew about 7 tools, but at least I tried. Now it's Megasonic Eye's turn. Okay. I'm not in a good spot, but I can come back from this. Most of Yugi's monsters can beat 15. Hopefully I draw one of them. I did! I activate Polymerization! And with this, I could summon Gaia, the Dragon Champion. This Let's Play is the one I've used Gaia, the Dragon Champion, the most in. To be fair, Yugi summons it a lot in the old show. Like, it's surprising how often he gets this card on the field. Alright, Gaia, the Dragon Champion, I put a lot of my faith into you. This card could even take down his Machine King if it had to, but not his Zera. Zera the Mon is way too strong. So if he gets Monster Reborn, we're through. Okay, that could be a Blast Sphere or something, so I would rather draw another monster. Son of a bitch. Well, it also could not be, so let's attack. It wasn't. It was Ground Attack or Bergroth. Sadly, once again, this deck has too many tributes. But hopefully I'll make up for it. 1 trap to scare me? Okay. Well, I'm not too scared. It's probably just Time Machine. Ah, Silverfang, that'll do. At least it's a monster I can summon. Alright, Silverfang, let's see how much you can do. Yes! The game-winning attack, Gaia the Dragon Champion, roar! And there it is. Victory goes to us. As Yugi battled Bandit Keith, Evil Bakura found his way to the duel, following the Millennium Puzzle's energy with his Millennium Ring. Fascinating. It appears the shadow magic energies I detect are within Yugi's opponent. Bandit Keith is just a puppet under the control of an evil master. Well, this puppet show is over, for I alone shall possess the Millennium Puzzle. My ring. Sever the strings that bind this man. Free his mind from the Shadow Realm. Bakura unseen, Bandit Keith was freed from the mind control, making Bandit Keith's controller wonder what happened. What happened? My Millennium spell over Keith has been broken, but how? Only the power of another Millennium item can sever a connection so strong. Where am I? In America. Actually, no, you're not. All right, we are now in Battle City, baby. Battle City begins. Let's go. Yugi was disturbed when there was now an unknown foe attempting to take his Millennium Puzzle. He felt unprepared. He didn't know enough about the puzzle to understand what dangers he would now have to face. Hey, how's it going, Yugi? Not so great. I need your help, and so does the spirit of the Millennium Puzzle. Whoever it was that stole the puzzle seemed to know a lot about its past. That reminded me that the spirit reminded the spirit how little he knows about it. But hanging out with you might help him figure it out. We're not doing the date. I wish we were. If this was Johnny fucking Steps, it would have been amazing. Sure, but how exactly am I going to do that? You always have great advice. Just talk to him. The spirit and Taya spent the day together. They went to Domino Museum, which had just opened the exhibit. They saw an ancient stone carving, which, showed a pharaoh that looked just like Yugi. As they stood in awe of their discovery, a mysterious woman walked up to greet them. My pharaoh, I've been expecting you. Huh? Who are you? I am a Shizu of the Egyptian Historical Society. I have uncovered many mysteries about you and these ancient carvings using the magic of my Millennium Necklace. Another Millennium item. Like your Millennium Puzzle, this necklace affords me certain powers. With it, I have gazed 5,000 years into the past to a time when evil sorcerers threatened to destroy the entire world. However, there was one king who possessed a magical power enough to stop the evil threat. The pharaoh who saved the world was you. And now the time has come for you to rescue mankind once again. To rescue mankind from what? How do you know the world is in danger of being destroyed again? My Millennium Necklace also shows me visions of the future, my pharaoh. The events of the past will occur once again, and that same great evil will return to threaten us. This is exactly the intro to Battle City, when they changed the intro. How will I recognize this evil? I know that your memory has faded and that you seek many answers. I also know a Duel Monsters tournament is beginning. If you win it, you will find your answers. The tournament that Ishizu was referring to was Seto Kaiba's Battle City Tournament. Joey and Yugi both received invitations to participate. Not really, Joey had to cheat his way in with red eyes. All entrants were given a special transparent card known as a locator card. The winner of each duel was allowed to take both a locator card and a rare card from the loser, the anti-rule. If all duelists lost all his locator cards, he was eliminated from the tournament. Only those who collected 6 locator cards would find the location of the tournament finals. A pretty fun idea. The tournament attracted a group of duelists known as the Rare Hunters. These evil duelists were thieves with the intent of stealing the most rare duel monster cards. 1 second. Sorry, my headset got stuck. Joey lost his red eyes to a rare hunter named Seeker. Hoping to win back his card, Joey challenged him to a rematch. You got my red eyes and I want it back, so it's time to duel. I have no desire to duel you. I've already relieved you of your red eyes. My hunt for your deck is over. Well, that's too bad. I'm not leaving until I win back my red eyes. Joey, what's going on? Yugi Muto, he has an item my master desires. This guy owes me a rematch so I can win back my red eyes. I already told you that you have nothing of use to me, but perhaps your friend would be interested in being my next victim. It would be my pleasure to hunt the Duelist Kingdom champion and share his dark magician. So I challenge Yugi Muto to a duel. Fine, Rare Hunter, I accept your challenge. It's the only way to win back your card, Joey. You don't have any other rare cards in your deck other than Time Wizard, and that's not yours to give away. Alright, let's go. So, Joey Wheeler, a guy who doesn't really use rare cards. He has a lot of basic bitch cards that you would find in any pack, other than Time Wizard and Red Eyes. And now he's lost one of those. Let us defeat Seeker, a dangerous opponent that I remember uses the powerful Exodia deck. But, oh, there is no but. This hand is ass. What the fuck? This hand sucks. Okay, so Yugi is using a new deck for Battle City. I drew the one tribute monster, didn't I? The one goddamn tribute monster. I used Light of Intervention. All right. Well, that is an Exodia deck. Pot makes sense. That seems a little too new. I don't think you should be allowed to use that. All right. Oh, you're getting an Exodia piece, most likely. Exodia piece it is. Graceful Charity. God damn it. And the head of Exodia. Well, since you summoned the head, I activate Chain Destruction. Now you've lost 2 pieces of the head. And yeah, you'll do 1,000 damage to me, but as long as I could draw a monster before you win the duel, I win. Because you have now no way of summoning Exodia. Are you serious? I don't want to lose to Exodia by battle. If I get headbutted to death by the Forbidden One, I'm going to cry. The Forbidden Headbutt is real. Alright, well, Heart of the Cards. Give me something I can summon. Wow, this video game sucks. What the hell? Nothing. A whole lot of nothing. That's all I'm seeing here. At least this guy hasn't summoned a single good card or I'd be dead already. How the heck is this deck not come on, give me something. Oh my god. Wow, who made this? Like, maybe I'm just drawing the worst cards possible. Like, we had the best situation happen where he could no longer summon Exodia. So I should have, like, a guaranteed chance of winning, right? But instead, we're in a situation where I might lose because I haven't drawn a monster in 8 cards. Which, it's turn 8 for crying out loud. Alright, turn 9, help me out. There we go, a Magnet Warrior. Now, sadly, if I go in and die, I will lose this duel, so I better not die. I summon Gamma the Magnet Warrior. I attack my opponent. I get rid of one of the monsters I will struggle to get rid of later. Hopefully he has no way of putting this back in his hand. Exodia should be useless if it can't go back to the hand. Well, that seems a little busted. Wow, he drew 3 of those. That's honestly impressive. Okay, well, as long... I've only drawn 1 summonable monster in 9 cards. As long as I draw 1 more, we won't lose the duel. If I lose the duel because the game gave me 1 monster, this is some bullshit. You know what? This is one of my favorites, so I'm happy to see it. But he played another card, and if it's another Geki, Dark Hole, whatever, I'll be very upset. Celtic Guardian, tear down another wall. I have no life points left. If he plays any destruction card, I lose. Please just have a bunch of Exodia pieces in your hand. How do you still have spells and traps at all? Okay, now we know what it is. And now I can get rid of it, because I don't want to fight any more of those. Oh, he only runs 2. Okay. That's fine. That's what we have spell shattering whatever for. Oh, man. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to... Well, we are going to do this, so I might as well. I'm going to spell Shattering Arrow. I'm going to summon Baphomet to help my deck because I keep drawing cards I can't summon. So this will actually help the deck quite a bit. Baphomet on field lets me search my deck for a monster that can actually be summoned. Thank you, Celtic Guardian, for being tributed for a monster with your same power. Then I activate Polymerization to summon our cool new fusion monster, Chimera, the Flying Mythical Beast, using the 2 cards in my hand. Yes, these 2 awesome monsters come together into an incredible one. Now, this incredible monster is actually too weak to deal with one of the defenders, but with swords destroyed, I can get rid of the final Exodia piece, and I'm still strong enough to beat the last Aztec soldier. So as long as I don't make any mistakes, and I can get Summon Skull out, we should be able to win. Or if he has Regeki, I could lose, but... Ah! His mom lets him have 2 swords. 6 turns of nonsense, huh? Wow, this deck sucks. I don't need to see much more to know this deck sucks. I mean, I might as well do it. I'm gonna have to do it eventually. Summon. Let me just put a Summon Skull down. If Baphomet ever gets destroyed, I can bring back... Or, I mean, Chimera gets destroyed, I can bring back Baphomet or Gazelle. So, it's okay. I'll have a backup plan. Alright, yep, like I said, I have a backup plan. Unless he has another destruction card I don't know about. Honestly, I don't know how strong he is, so let me just special summon Baphomet in defense mode. I don't have a lot of life points after all. Alright, so he does run destruction like crazy. I just need to stay alive, which is hard because I don't seem to have a lot of traps to defend myself. If I at least had some traps, I'd feel okay about this. I'm going to set this to see if it'll bait him into using his face down. Yeah, until swords is gone, I can't risk any life points. Oh my god. Well, he threw away Upstart and a piece, and he threw down a piece he already had pieces of. Part of the cards. That would have been great with my Summon Skull, but I don't need it now. Alright. We still have to deal with one more trap, and I have to play somewhat safe. Unless he has multiple oh my god! His dad lets him have 3 swords. That's ridiculous. That should be illegal. Okay, I can refuse, which does have a use, because it gets me a monster with 2100 attack, which can beat most of his defense monsters. But more importantly, it gives me a monster that, if I do get popped, I get to special summon. So if he does run more than 1 Dark Hole Regeki, which would be ridiculous, but then again, this guy just showed me like 3 Gracefulls and 3 swords. So this deck is built on ridiculousness. And 3 heads of Exodia. A lot of illegal plays. There's been a lot of illegal plays lately. Alright, let's do what we can. At least he can't play Exodia. I destroyed every single head. So he could pot of greed his way to death, honestly. And Upstart. Oh, I could use that. Thank you. Sure. They could all be Exodia pieces. It do not matter. I'm going to defeat you the same way Yugi did. He got rid of all your heads. You want to beat Seeker? No head allowed. 2 pieces of the same arm. Kind of a sad sight, honestly. The Dark Magician, another brick card. Yugi loves his bricks, doesn't he? But, because we did the proper trap thing and survived the onslaught of the head of Exodia. Oh, he runs a tribute. Oh, God. He has Yoi's red eyes, of course! How could I forget? Oh, fudge. Unless I can find a way to get Summon Skull or Dark Magician out, we're gonna die. Chimera can only hold him back for so long. Oh, Joey's red eyes is gonna be my undoing. That and 3 swords and 3 graceful. Heart of the cards, give me something good. That is good, but also bad. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. If I could draw Gazelle, my 3rd Gazelle, it'll be worth it to wait. Okay. Give me a Karibo. Honestly, give me a Karibo. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Giving him Baphomet would have just ended the duel with this turn anyway, because then I would have been wide open that turn I gave it to him. It was a lose-lose situation. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Triple swords was my undoing. I'm getting those Tag Force vibes. Where I could never get away from swords. I just want to know what it is. Oh, that's not going to lose him the duel, so no luck. You got me, man. You got me. I set the Mystic Box. Really unfortunate that Yugi's deck is so poorly built. What the hell? I mean, other than searching cards, I didn't really get any normal monsters to summon. We got, what, 2? I think I normal summoned twice in that duel. Not counting Tribute Summon. Like, Yugi, rebuild your deck. Put 3 copies of the Magnet Warriors. Celtic Guardian is good enough. We like Celtic Guardian in this house. Alright, well, let him go first. See how many swords am I going to have to get through. Okay, he has 4 pieces of Exodia already and an unknown trap, which could just be Raigeki like last time. But if it is, I'm going to Dust Tornado it. Alright, Celtic Guardian, go to town. 1400 is plenty of damage for now. Main phase 2. I was kind of hoping he'd Graceful away Red Eyes and then I could steal it with Monster Reborn, but that was not the case. Okay, I'm going to end my turn and then on draw phase. Before he could activate that card in case it was Raigeki again. It was swords. I will take the crap out of that, and then I set my dust tornado. I will take the crap out of that. Pot of greed, nothing I can do. Oh, okay, wow. Oh, yeah, that's fucking fair. What the hell? So first duel I had to suffer. Second duel, there was absolutely no chance in hell. No chance of hell winning that duel. Let's go again. And Yugi, that time I can't even blame your deck. You literally just didn't stand a chance. You did not stand a chance. The first duel, you had plenty of chances. Your deck was terrible. And our top decks were worse. All right. Let's see. Well, I mean, there's a combo here at least. If he played a card face up. I doubt he'd do that, but if he did. All right, I'm going to set Gazelle just because there is a chance he'd attack it with the mighty headbutt of Exodia. Pato Greedo, that's fine with me. Oh, that's not fine, but okay. All right, you got a left leg, a left arm. Wow, 2 different pieces just on the top of your deck, huh? And a gear golem. All right, you got yourself an arm. That's fine. Oh my god. Getting a little ridiculous here. Red Eyes is engraved this time. The Forbidden Headbutt. Too bad I didn't have my card ready to make him pay for it. But that is not what happened. All right, so that means he has 2 pieces of head already. I will activate Brain Control because this hand is actually worthless, as usual. Then I will summon Baphomet. Then, with Baphomet, I can thin out my deck while also getting me a monster I can actually summon. Finally, I will attack our friend Seeker. And Seeker will fall. In time. As long as he doesn't have his Raigeki or sword. Well, if he has swords, I'm ready for it. Swords is actually... Oh, no, he just drew it. Motherfuck! Are you serious? Oh. That first duel was my best shot, and I just got the worst hand possible, making that shot undoable. Every other duel, it doesn't matter what my hand is. That first duel was my only chance. Why are the game gods cruel? Seeker, you're a piece of shit. You know that, right? You know you suck. Alright, well, he is using a banned deck. Oh, finally, I get some other pieces here. Some other cards we can actually freaking use. Alright, let's see. I can almost fuse. I can set this. My fusion beats most of his defense monsters except Gear Golem. In that case, I'd need Dark Magician or I'd need Summon Skull. Yes, we're definitely going to use Light of Intervention. I don't have any MSTs or stuff, so if he gets swords, I'm screwed. Gear Golem is face up, which I kind of like. He has 1 trap to kind of pretend like he's going to defend it. I have Dust Tornado, which will be helpful. I'm going to flip up my Alpha, the Magnet Warrior, see if he has a trap. I'm going to summon Beta, the strongest of the Magnet Warriors, at least in terms of attack. And we're going to go in. Alpha, go first. Beta, go next. Okay, now we're getting some damage in. He didn't start with double pot, double graceful, none of that. And luckily top deck the last piece he needed. Okay, don't want to do this, kind of have to because I've seen him set Raigeki before, so that's fine. That means, well, I mean, if he draws Pot of Greed, then it's not fine, but if all he has is Exodia pieces but the wrong kind, then we're in a good spot. That sucks. That's fine. We might be in a... Ah, no! I got my hopes up for nothing. Alright, that's probably already the end of the duel. It shouldn't be, but he's already won faster before, so... Let's see which piece you were missing. Is it head? It's always head. Show me your hand. Oh, not yet? Okay, I have 2 turns now. As long as he has no more draw power, I have 2 turns. Well, shit. That's probably another Reckless Greed, making everything that just happened not matter. Well, there is a little bit of hope. Okay, here's my play. I'm not going to play it because... Okay. I end my turn. If he plays anything to do damage to me, I can use this on it. And if it's a piece of Exodia... Ah, he did have another card. He just couldn't activate 2. Okay, wait. It might not be Exodia. Well, it's going to be graceful or something. Ah, shit. Did he need a left leg? He might have. Okay. Card of the cards. No, that's not what we're looking for. Look, as long as he doesn't have any more draw power, I might be able to get him to summon a piece and then win off of that. Because if he has 2 of the same pieces, which should be pretty high odds of that, he'll summon it, and then I can win. That's too late. It's too late. I should have just been attacking. At least if I do this, he'll probably Regeki. Since he hasn't used his face down, it's probably swords or Regeki. Not like it matters which one it is. Alright, come on, dude. Show me what you were going to do. I know. He doesn't have his draw phase, but... he did have swords. Okay, it was swords. And God knows what else. He is going to be able to start drawing again. And I did not get anything to beat swords. Best I can do is go in defense mode and pray. Alright, get your draw on. Let's see what your draw is. And that's a hell of a top deck. I can already guess what you're going for. Did you need a right leg? Yep, you probably did. He's got to be like 1 piece away. The 1 piece. Alright, I could fuse, but my fusion wouldn't even be strong enough to deal with him, so I'm going to use this turn to thin out my deck. Got to give myself hope like we can win this. Baphomet, help me out here. No, I'm not trying to do that. Just help me out here. Okay, we're not going to fuse just yet. I might not even get a chance to get past swords. Summon Skull, I need you. Wow, okay. Ay. Swords may be gone, but this card might as well be swords. Oh, okay. He just had a backup ready. Why do you even set them? Well, I guess, you know what? You know Yugi doesn't have harpies. Oh, there we go. Oh, at least he got over with it. Oh, I have to watch it every time. Dear God, the brutality of it. Our first duel was our best chance, and it was the worst hand possible. Every time. I can't believe it. I don't even think we saw a single beta or alpha the Magnet Warrior in that duel. All right, let's do this again. Center Frog. I don't even know. I know a lot of frog cards. I don't even know that frog. All right, let's go with Scissors. I like going first. That way he doesn't get to just win immediately. I might have a chance of getting my trap like I did that first duel against him. Or I could... This is a lot like the first duel where I start with nothing. Like, actually nothing this time. I don't even have traps this time. Oh my God. Yep, go right ahead, sir. I'll take any life points. That card in attack mode is better for me. Alright, that's either Swords, Geki, or Dark Hole, since the only trap I've ever seen you with is Reckless Greed. That is an important card. Okay, now I do not mind as much. If I leave myself open and he happens to draw 2 of the same piece, he might be willing to punch me. However, at this moment in time, he has not. I would never hit one of these cards because that just thins out his deck and makes it easier for him to get the pieces he's looking for. Alright, game gods, help me out here. Oh, I have the 2 traps now. That's always nice. You want to beat me by Battle Seeker? That'd be fun. You're really good at drawing your spells and not just like multiple copies of your monsters like you're supposed to in the show. What the... Did the game crash? Are you serious? What the fuck, Nintendo Switch? 2? The game legitimately crashed. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That's so stupid. All right. We're using save 2. Well, let's get back in there. At least it's a easy load, but that's cringe. That's super cringe. All right. Here we go again. The game literally crashed. What, did they figure out I was going to win that one? And they're like, oh, we better crash the game. What happened to modern Yu-Gi-Oh? Our modern technology. How does it fucking crash all the time? And you know that's not the first time. Watch my Let's Plays. All the new games I've ever played just crash. On Let's Play. Or worse. Sometimes it just straight up breaks. Whatever happened to quality control? Oh, this is your opening hand, huh? I don't think you need me to tell you how impressive that was. Alright. Oh, I know I can't beat his defense monsters, so it's better if I don't summon this turn and let him flip it for me and attack me directly. Or it could have been a piece, so now we know he had 2 pieces, but I didn't have my trap this time, so it didn't matter. Nope. This is another situation where because he has another one. Alright, Heart of the Cards. Give me something. Yeah, I can't beat his defense with these cards. I need him to be in attack mode. I need him to go all out against me. Go in attack mode. Wow, you got all... Oh, this is the duel where you got a lot of copies, huh? This was the duel. I should have been aggressive this whole time. Not one Aztec or Gear Golem, huh? Wow, okay. Well, then screw it. Let's get in there and get... Hopefully he has Dark Hole. If he has Dark Hole, we'll get rid of all these pieces. I attack. We'll do 15. We're going to end our turn. And we'll see what Seeker can do. Ah, Geki. That sucks. That would have been awesome if I had a card for it. If only I had my card. Alright. Hey! At least we could do something. I activate Poly. With the power of Poly, I'm going to put together 2 of my monsters. Now that I have a flying mythical beast, I can easily defeat most of your defense monsters. Not all of them, but most of them. I'll then summon the Celtic Guardian, because he's just going to beat a piece of your Exodia. Alright, Mr. Pieces. I'm going to get rid of your head now. Okay. Maybe there's a fighting chance this time. Maybe we can do stuff. Does this have to be face up? No, it does not. Well, we don't know which one's going to be the problem, so that doesn't help. Maybe it's more Exodia pieces. It's possible. Hey, Beaver Warrior. Oh, all of a sudden, I'm starting to see that this deck has more cards. We just drew most of the bad stuff. There is still an abundance of bad stuff. All right. Odds are this is a big defender. I was correct. It was the perfect monster target. All right. Let's see. Oh, we got so lucky. Okay. Okay, we got so lucky. Maybe the game reset because the game was broken. The Seeker was too broken. No spell cards? No spell cards. Come on. Shit. I knew it. Oh my god, we got lucky. Okay, we got so lucky right now. The fact that we're even here is amazing. Damn it. If I had another... Well... Yeah. I summoned the Beaver Warrior. I could summon Baphomet for the fusion, but then I would just get one monster out of the deal when I really just need a weaker monster to give my opponent. Oh, it was just a piece of Exodia. Shit. We would have done pretty good. Damn it. I would have won. Oh, God, don't survive, please. I mean, don't win off of that. I thought it was one of your big defenders that you always have. Okay, no spell, no spell, no spell. Oh, didn't need a spell. The 2 heads? Oh my god! The double head of Exodia! It is funny that it flips all the cards. No, it's my own fault for not just attacking. I take the blame on that one. I should have known, like, hey, I can win this turn if I do this. Oh, I did know, but I made the decision, like, hey, if I don't do any damage, then what would be the point? Yeah. Because I assumed I would have another turn. I did not have another turn, that's for sure. Alright. Not terrible. At least it's monsters I can use, so it really just depends on him, but that's kind of every duel. Every duel is kind of just depends on him. I don't feel like my deck... Like, my deck plays a role, but it's not nearly as important. Case in point. You know, he didn't have Pot of Duality. I don't think you needed to give him that card. Maybe you should have given him his monster instead. Where's his freaking what card did he use? Didn't he use like a big defense monster? I haven't seen him summon once, so I know it's not here. Oh, there goes Red Eyes. Alright, one trap, which could just easily be Dark Hole or Raigeki or Reckless. I'm going to... No, I need more damage. I'm going to flip you. We know we're going to lose our field most likely, so I'm not going to summon my monsters that do real damage yet. Yeah. Silver Fang. At least we got rid of one of his big defenders. Okay, then we end our turn and we see what Seeker can do. Oh. He didn't flip it, so it might be Reckless and he's just saving it. Did he need to flip it though? Like what was... Nah, he's fine. That's why he's not carrying. Alright, use this turn to thin out the deck then. I need to pull off my fusion, so I need to make sure I don't draw any more monsters. Surprisingly, right? Well, unless I draw Tribute. If I draw Dark Magician or Summon Skull, will be good. You can go in defense mode, but I don't think you summoned a single monster that can beat you, so it doesn't matter. Alright. Come on, Stone Statue. Yeah, we could use it. Light of Intervention. All the light on of the gods is on the field. Alright, Graceful's going to be a problem. That could be the last card he needs. We don't know. And that card is annoying as well. Alright, was that the last card he needed? No. Damn, I wish I had my trap. I wish I had my trap. Alright. Summon Skull, good timing. I'm going to go ahead and summon it, as it's the only way I can get past these defenses. So we now know he does not need a right leg. It's the only thing we know if he draws in another card with Pot of Duality. Okay, we've wiped the field. We might be able to get to his life points next turn if he doesn't draw a busted spell. That is a busted spell. What monster will it be? Oh, that's fine then. The Forbidden Kicks? I'm fine with that. He couldn't even kick me. And honestly, it's a blessing he put it in attack mode. Oh, I actually drew Kuriboh for once. I could even use it in battle right now if I wanted to. I could totally do it. And actually win a fight. Kuriboh winning a fight. That would be quite the thing to see. Alright, I got 2 Gazelles and a lot of hope and prayers. Is this a problem? Yes, it is. Okay. And then that gets the juice going. Yep. Into Graceful. Yeah, no one's surprised. Not a single person is shocked about this. God damn it, Seeker. Literally, all they had to do was take out Pot of Duality since he didn't have that card anyway. And then give him 3 of the monster that he used. I can't remember the name of it, but I know it had like something defense in the show. But I guess somebody was at Konami was like, hey, let's really mess these guys up. Alright, paper it is. And I understand. They made the decks in a way where it's like, oh, you could... Like our first duel with them, where it's like, oh, you can get the trap to make Yugi win the duel, like this one. But the odds of being able to pull off the trap are still pretty damn low. Like, they're not good odds. Because you need cards to flip his cards face up. He's not just going to summon them face up. Maybe the head, but he's not going to summon the pieces face up. Not unless you have Light of Intervention. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a shame, Gazelle. Oh, this time he had a bad hand. Like, he might have a good defender right now, but he had a bad hand in terms of other things. He has already shown us his monster's going to either have a lot of defense or no defense. There is no in-between. I attack. Okay. It's the one that... It would take a Dark Magician to beat that. I could summon Dark Magician next turn, though. But let's see if he has Dark Hole already as well. He does. Good. Oh, I prefer that. Oh my god. This is one of the best starting hands for us. And he made a mistake. Oh my god. He drew 2 right arms. Or right legs. Who cares? That won me the duel. This is going to be a victory. Guaranteed. I actually have a real hand this time. He already used his 2 destruction cards. He can draw as much as he wants now, and it wouldn't make a difference. I summon Beta. Alright, you got nothing left in the tank, sir. Nothing left in the tank. You can use all the draw power in the world, but you will lose. Hey! I like this. It's finally gonna happen. Alright, I activate Monster Reborn. And with this, I reborn my Celtic Guardian. And with the power of my Celtic Guardian, I can thin out my own deck by tributing my Celtic Guardian to summon Baphomet. And with Baphomet and my Beta working together, I didn't use the effect. It's okay. I'm in a good mood right now. I got nothing to worry about. With my Baphomet and Beta working together, we will definitely defeat Seeker in this duel. Because I'm probably going to tribute them anyway. Uh-huh. Well, at least he's smart enough to throw away pieces. Alright, Pot of Duality, no. But he increased his odds of getting a good defense monster, which means Dark Magician. Oh, wow. I have never drawn I fought this guy like 5 times. This is the first time I've drawn Time Seal. Alright, time to Mind Crush. With the power of Mind Crush, Dark Magician will win us this duel. Honestly, we didn't even need to do that. I know Marik will do it as soon as we win. I attack. I was right. Gear Golem destroyed. And now, it was my mistake for not searching Gazelle, but maybe I'll just top deck one anyway. Yep, I can't skip your draw phase when you don't even have one. Alright, will I draw a card to win? Nope, it's my own fault we didn't win right now. We should have won, but we won't. But then again, he can't draw, so therefore he can't win. I will win just 1 turn later. Goodbye, Seeker. You were a monster. You were an absolute... Fighting him is not about... If you're using story decks, is not about how good you are. It's literally about luck. Those first whatever duels were basically all luck-based. Except that one where I could have won. That one was decision-making. I should have went for the decision where I could win, rather than the decision of, oh, I might have one more turn. Because I was like, oh, I was sure it was going to be a 2K Defender. Yeah, you won! I'm taking Joey's Red Eyes and your locator card. I lost! I failed! Forgive me, Master. I tried my best. No, please don't be angry. Ah! Yugi, that wacko's lost his mind. Remember me, Pharaoh? Actually, perhaps you don't. You were trapped in the puzzle when I dueled little Yugi. Congratulations on defeating my rare hunter. Though he was the weakest duelist in my crew, no he wasn't. My other minions will prove to be much more formidable. I doubt that. I doubt the crap out of that. Yug, what's this freak show talking about? Pharaoh, I've waited for you for years. Finally, after all this time, I will destroy you. I will not allow my other rare hunters to fail like this one. I have little time for his foolishness, so I've taken over his body and trapped his mind in the Shadow Realm. I am in control. How do you control him? Each of the Millennium items contains its own unique power. So mind control is a simple task with my Millennium Rod. Allow me to introduce myself. Remember my name, Marik. Marik, what is it you want from me? Marik! I want what belongs to me, and I'll take it using the strength of the Egyptian god cards. Egyptian what? Millennia ago, a trio of powerful behemoths rampaged throughout ancient Egypt. These Egyptian god monsters spread destruction throughout the world until the pharaohs sealed them away for eternity. But when Pegasus created dual monsters, he resurrected these mighty beasts as cards. With these Egyptian gods, I can destroy you and claim the power I deserve. You'll never claim the Millennium Puzzle. You misunderstand. I want more than the power of the puzzle. I want the pharaoh's power, the boundless energy of the ancient ruler himself. With it, no one will stand in my way. I'll use the almighty magic I gained to conquer and lead the world. I will be unstoppable. The end is near, Pharaoh. It's my world now. Not yet, Marik. I'm beginning to understand why Shizu asked me to participate in Battle City. It's my destiny to stand between you and the evil powers you seek, and I will. Pharaoh, your days are numbered. Enjoy the game while you still can, because your reign is coming to an end. Man, well, that was weird. I knew that guy was a big creep, but who knew he was just a front for another creep? Here, Joey, take your red eyes back. You hold on to it. It'll make your deck even brickier. You want it fair and square. Besides, the rare hunters will collected tons of rare cards. Their decks are all souped up, so I know they're going to be tough to beat, even for you. You've always had my back, so it's time I helped you for a change. That's why I want you to keep my red eyes. I know it's going to come in handy for you sometime. I do still run Summon Skull, so Black Skull Dragon's pretty good. Besides, this means that a part of me will be a part of your deck. It's kind of cool knowing that I'm helping you save the world. Don't get me wrong, I'm still in the contest because I still have the rare card requirement covered. Red Eyes wasn't the only rare card in my deck. You gave me another rare card way back when I first started playing Duel Monsters, remember? The Time Wizard! Yep, it bailed me out of jams at Duelist Kingdom, and now it's going to save my butt in Battle City. When you think about it, both of our hearts are in our decks. We're a team. Together, we won't let any duelist beat us. We'll whoop this Marik Creep and his Rare Hunter Goon Squad so hard that they don't know what hit them. They'll be sorry they ever decided to mess with us. Thanks, Joey. I'll take good care of your red eyes. You're a true friend, Joey, and together we can take on any evil that comes our way. That's nice. Okay, that was, I don't know what they were talking about. That was the hardest duel. That is probably the hardest duel. I will be surprised if we find a duel harder than that. But that will also be the last duel. Battle City, we didn't really get to do much. We got 2 duels. But really, Battle City will begin tomorrow. Tomorrow, Battle City for real. Bye-bye, folks.